Script: 7 productivity hacks you need to try today. Have you ever felt like your to-do list is endless and your productivity levels are stuck in low gear? You're not alone. Whether you're a student, professional, or someone managing a busy household, productivity is a skill that can make or break your day. In today's video, I'm going to share 7 proven productivity hacks that you can start using right away to take back control of your time and energy. These aren't just tips you'll hear and forget. They're actionable strategies backed by science and tested by countless high achievers. So, grab a notebook, settle in, and let's dive into the 7 productivity hacks you need to try today. The 2-minute rule. Let's start with one of the simplest yet most impactful hacks, the 2-minute rule. The premise is straightforward. If a task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, don't delay it. Do it immediately. Think about it. How many small tasks linger on your to-do list for hours or even days? Maybe it's replying to an email, filing a document, or cleaning your desk. These tasks might seem minor, but when left undone, they clutter your mind and add unnecessary stress. The 2-minute rule works because it prevents procrastination. For example, let's say you get an email that requires a quick response. Instead of thinking, "I'll do it later," take action right then and there. Not only will you reduce your workload, but you'll also feel a sense of accomplishment that motivates you to tackle bigger tasks. And here's the bonus: completing small tasks immediately creates momentum. Success, no matter how small, breeds success. You'll find yourself more focused and less burdened by the mental weight of unfinished business. So, the next time you're tempted to postpone something small, remember, if it takes 2 minutes or less, do it now. Time blocking. Have you ever ended a busy day feeling like you didn't accomplish anything meaningful? That's where time blocking comes in. This productivity hack involves scheduling your day in advance and assigning specific time slots for different activities. For instance, instead of writing work on project on your to-do list, you might block 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. for deep focus on that project. From 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., you could allocate time for emails or meetings. The idea is to treat each task like an appointment, non-negotiable and clearly defined. Time blocking eliminates 2 major productivity killers: decision fatigue and multitasking. When you know exactly what to focus on and when, you spend less time deciding what to do next. And by dedicating blocks of time to single tasks, you avoid the pitfalls of multitasking, which divides your attention and reduces efficiency. Research has shown that our brains are wired for focus, not juggling multiple priorities at once. Time blocking helps you harness that focus, ensuring you work smarter, not harder. Plus, it's highly customizable. You can create large blocks for deep work, short blocks for admin tasks, and even blocks for breaks and leisure. By the way, don't forget to schedule buffer time between tasks. Life is unpredictable, and leaving room for the unexpected can save you from feeling overwhelmed when things don't go as planned. The Pomodoro Technique. Now, let's move on to one of my favorite productivity hacks, the Pomodoro Technique. This method is perfect for anyone who struggles to maintain focus for long periods. The concept is simple. You set a timer for 25 minutes and work on one task with your full concentration. When the timer goes off, you take a 5-minute break. After completing 4 Pomodoro cycles, you reward yourself with a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes. This technique works because it breaks your work into manageable chunks, making daunting tasks feel less overwhelming. The frequent breaks also help prevent burnout and keep your mind fresh. Here's a tip to make the Pomodoro Technique even more effective. Use those 5-minute breaks wisely. Instead of scrolling through social media, try stretching, drinking water, or taking a short walk. These activities recharge your brain and prepare you for the next round of focused work. Another advantage of the Pomodoro Technique is that it creates a sense of urgency. Knowing you only have 25 minutes to work pushes you to stay focused and avoid distractions. It's amazing how much you can accomplish when you're fully present and committed for even a short burst of time. Eat that frog. Mark Twain famously said, "If it's your job to eat a frog, it's best to do it first thing in the morning." In the context of productivity, the frog represents your most important or most dreaded task, the one thing you're most likely to procrastinate on, but also the one thing that will have the biggest impact. The idea behind this hack is simple. Start your day by tackling your frog. When you handle your toughest task early, you set a positive tone for the rest of the day. You also free yourself from the stress and mental drain of knowing the task is still looming. Here's an example. Let's say you have to prepare a presentation for work. Instead of putting it off until the afternoon, when your energy is lower, block out time first thing in the morning. Once the presentation is done, you'll feel accomplished and ready to take on less demanding tasks. One of the best ways to identify your frog is to ask yourself this question: if I could only accomplish one thing today, what would it be? The answer is your priority. Remember, Productivity isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters most. The two-list method. Feeling overwhelmed by your to-do list? The two-list method, inspired by Warren Buffett, can help you prioritize effectively. Here's how it works. First, write down your top 25 goals or tasks. Then, circle the 5 most important ones. These 5 become your focus, while the remaining 20 go on a not-to-do list. The beauty of this method lies in its simplicity. By narrowing your focus to just 5 priorities, you give yourself the clarity and direction needed to make meaningful progress. The not-to-do list is equally important because it forces you to acknowledge what can wait. This hack is especially helpful for people who struggle with saying no. It's a reminder that every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else, often something more important. Batch processing. Batch processing is a game changer for repetitive tasks. The idea is to group similar activities together and complete them in one focused session. For example, instead of checking your email every hour, dedicate 2 blocks of time each day, say, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m., for managing your inbox. Similarly, if you're a content creator, you might batch your tasks by writing scripts one day and filming videos the next. Batch processing minimizes context switching, which is the mental effort required to shift between tasks. Research shows that it can take up to 25 minutes to regain focus after an interruption. By batching similar tasks, you stay in the zone and complete them faster and more efficiently. The power of saying no. Our final hack is one of the most powerful: learning to say no. Productivity isn't just about managing your time, it's about protecting it. Every time you say yes to something unimportant, you're saying no to something that truly matters. This can be tough, especially if you're a people pleaser. But here's the thing, your time is your most valuable resource. Guard it fiercely. Before agreeing to a request, ask yourself, does this align with my goals? Is it worth my time? If the answer is no, don't be afraid to decline politely. Remember, saying no to others often means saying yes to yourself. And that's a wrap on the 7 productivity hacks you need to try today. To recap: 1. Use the 2-minute rule. 2. Master time blocking. 3. Try the Pomodoro technique. 4. Eat that frog. 5. Focus with the two-list method. 6. Harness the power of batch processing. And 7. Protect your time by learning to say no. Which of these hacks resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could use a productivity boost. Thanks for watching.